What is going on, people? It's Matt from LiquidLoans, and in this one we're going to get into how redemptions work inside the LiquidLoans protocol. So with no further ado, let's go. Imagine this hypothetical scenario. You buy a guitar from a music store for $1,000, then walk to the store next door and sell it to them for $1,100. That was an easy way to make $100, you think to yourself, so you go and do the same thing over and over for the rest of the day. By the time the sun sets, you would have made a nice fat stack of cash, and you could go and tell all of your friends you had a successful day as an arbitrager. Because in a nutshell, that's what arbitrage is, making a series of simultaneous purchases and sales of the same asset in different markets in order to profit from price differences. Now let's say you saw a stablecoin trading at 95 cents and you knew there was a place where you could sell it for exactly $1 worth of crypto. As long as you bought enough of it to make the trade worthwhile, you could make a pretty penny by buying up the stablecoin, then selling the stablecoin for the other crypto, then selling that crypto back into fiat. That's what the LiquidLoans redemption function allows you to do. Always be able to redeem one USDL for $1 worth of PLS right within the protocol. Couple this with the system's minimum collateral ratio of 110%, and you've got the mechanisms respectively for a hard peg price floor and price ceiling. So there's a lot of clever maths going on behind the scenes, but the main thing you need to know is that the redemption function helps USDL to maintain its US dollar peg. Say you go and buy $100,000 of USDL from a centralized or decentralized exchange. Now let's say you bring that $100,000 of USDL into the LiquidLoans protocol and redeem it for $100,000 worth of PLS. Where does that PLS come from? Well, it comes from people's vaults, but it comes from the lowest collateralized vaults first. Why? Because the people with the lowest collateralization level chose to take on the most risk. And this is why we always strongly recommend staying highly collateralized, think 150% and up. If this were to happen because yours was the lowest collateralized vault, then the USDL that is being brought into the system by the redeemer would be used to pay off some or all of your loan, and the equal value in the form of your PLS would go to the redeemer. If your loan is fully paid off, then this is known as a full redemption. In a full redemption, your vault is closed and your leftover PLS is sent to a collateral surplus pool where it will stay waiting patiently for you to come and collect it, and your 200 USDL liquidation reserve is returned to your wallet. In a partial redemption, your vault stays open but with reduced collateral and debt, and your vault is resorted in the list of vaults. So basically, you were saved from a liquidation by giving up some of your PLS you used as collateral to the redeemer, but some of your debt is paid off. The best way to avoid being redeemed against is to maintain a high collateral ratio relative to the rest of the vaults in the system. So if everyone else is collateralized at around 150%, then you may want to consider being collateralized at 200% to stay away from ever losing any of your PLS. Being safely collateralized also saves you from possible liquidation in the event of the market turning against you. So to sum it up, any USDL holder can always redeem one USDL for $1 worth of PLS within the protocol, and the redemptions function helps USDL to maintain its US dollar peg. The riskiest vaults, i.e. lowest collateralized vaults, are first in line when a redemption takes place. A full redemption is when a vault's debt is fully paid off and closed, and a partial redemption is when a vault stays open but with reduced collateral and debt. The best way to avoid being redeemed against is to maintain a high collateral ratio relative to the rest of the vaults in the system. So I hope you enjoyed that one on redemptions and how they work inside the LiquidLoans protocol and how they help keep USDL pegged to the US dollar. If you like content like this, do hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you're notified every time we drop new videos on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.